Hey, what's going on, guys? So I wrote a blog post, 10 things that you can do to gain more confidence. The way I want this YouTube channel and my blog to work is my blog is gonna be more like technical, like do this, do this, do this, whereas my YouTube channel will be really informal and kind of just have more of a conversation. I know that you guys are just here to figure it out, and I know when I was lacking confidence, I was always kind of trying to look for somebody that could help me or give me some sort of guidance. I got a lot of confidence just by being surrounded by the right people. So hopefully this channel can be that voice that you need to hear in order to kind of maybe lead you in the right direction. The biggest thing you can do right at the beginning as far as confidence goes is to stop comparing yourself to other people. And it's really, really hard to do nowadays in society because of social media. When you got Facebook and you've got Twitter and Instagram and you see all these people with their perfect lives and everything's filtered out, it's really easy to compare yourself to those people. I am still guilty of this, and from time to time I will delete all my social media. The only reason that I have any of it right now is because I'm trying to build up this channel. So when you compare yourself to other people, you're constantly just focused on them. You're not looking at the good or that you are or the things that you're achieving. You're constantly striving to be like that person than really being who you are. Okay, and confidence is self-assurance. And the easiest definition, confidence is just being self-assured. So if you're constantly trying to be like somebody else, you never have a chance to really build your own self-confidence because that self-assurance isn't getting reinforced. You don't have the ability to trust yourself. You inherently think that something is wrong with you, that you have to constantly strive to be like other people because you're not good enough. And you see it all the time. I used to be this guy where I was the loudest guy in the room because I thought that's what it meant to be confident, or I had to have everybody like me because I thought that's what it meant to be confident, is the guy that had all the friends. Okay, that's not the case. And that what I saw is I saw in other people traits that I wanted, and I was like, if I had just that, if I could just draw the attention of the room, if I could just have all those friends and everything, I would be more confident. And that's not true at all, because you have to accept yourself for who you are and then move forward. And moving forward is how you're going to build it, because then you're going to start trusting yourself that you're going to make the right decisions to become the person you want to be. And it's not just a fake confidence, okay? That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm really talking about just that when somebody says something to you and you don't agree with it, or they're just like, people put you down, which is the worst thing that somebody can do. You're able to sit there and be completely content. I like to call it calm in the storm, when these people are just trying to destroy you and destroy what you've created, and then they really try to hurt the way you view yourself. And when you build like a really solid confidence, a really good foundation, you're able to do way more. So yeah, again, I'm gonna link my blog post with the 10 things that I think could help build your confidence like now. But go check it out. And hopefully you can get something out of it. Honestly, a lot of confidence is if you were to take like a diagram and you were to put on one side of that diagram, what you're good at, and the other side is like what you're bad at. Okay, it's taking that what you're bad at, accepting it, and then if you want to get good at those things, just take actionable steps towards that to build that trust within yourself that you can be who you think you are. I know this is not really making a whole lot of sense. I want this to be just super chill, like not, oh man, this guy's talking at me. No, it's not the case. Okay, this is things that we all struggle with, and then I want to be a voice in this. So this was when I was a kid. I had a ton of confidence issues growing up because I was kind of like a chubby kid. I got made fun of a lot in like early middle school, and it wasn't until I started just taking action with my life, and what that looked like for me was I joined the football team. I didn't even know anything about football, but something deep down within myself told me that I needed to join football. Okay, and so I trusted that voice and I listened to it. And by listening to that voice, all these good things started to happen. And so now I was like, oh, okay, that's awesome. I did this thing and I listened to the voice and this happened and it's great. And then, another scenario was wrestling, obviously another sport, but I didn't know anything about it. Okay. And I was like, well, my inner voice told me to join football and I listened to it and all these good things happened. Now, if I join the wrestling team, maybe the same thing will happen. And I did, and even better things happened. I was incredible at it, and I didn't even know I was doing well. Like, I had no idea how to play these sports, I'm telling you. And another instance was, when you're really shy to talk to that girl, but deep down your body's telling you need to go talk to that girl. And you do it. And then so you go talk to that girl and it goes well. Or it doesn't go well. Regardless, your confidence is going to build because now, you're starting to trust who you are. You're starting to take action. It's the action steps and following through with them, and you see that your real personality, who you really are, not trying to be fake or anybody else. You trust that. Okay, and there are times when I'm in a group of people and I don't want to talk at all. I don't, and I'll just lay there, and you can see the people that aren't confident because let's say you're sitting in a room with a bunch of guys and there's silence, and you'll know who the people that aren't confident are. They'll start trying to fill that silence, trying to fill that silence. And it's crazy because they're so uncomfortable. And why are they uncomfortable? Do they feel that in the silence that somebody's judging them? I don't know. So again, I know this is kind of a ramble. I hope it's helpful to some people. I'm just kind of talking. There's no script. I did do a very decent blog post down below that'll kind of break down things. But if I could leave you with just one thing, you need to accept who you are, and then, which is the hardest part, okay? Accepting who you are is the hardest part. There are tons of things that I have a hard time with to this day. No one's perfect. But really to truly accept yourself, and whatever you don't like about yourself that you can control, you take action to fix it. And it's not based on what other people don't like about you. That's a problem. You need to decide who you are. Okay? These things I can't control. These things I can. The things that I can control and that I want to change. Those are the things that I'm going to put all my energy and attention into in order to become the person that I want to be. Okay? And then in doing that, those things there, you will build true confidence. Okay, this is going to look way different than my blog post because I just did this from the hip. Take this and take that blog post together, and hopefully you can get some benefit out of it. So, later. Oh yeah, and have a blessed day.